Namaste and welcome to Namaste Yoga. My name is Surbi. I am a yoga teacher. The goal of my channel is to tell you all those little tips and tricks that many yoga teachers know, but somehow in the class setting they do not get conveyed to the students. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why breathing is so important in yogasanas. In the past videos, I have been talking about how whenever you do a yogasana, it's important to keep breathing. But it is also very important to know when to inhale, when to exhale. Today's world, people take breathing for granted, actually, because they don't have to think about it. It's a natural thing, everybody can breathe, there is no skill in it. But because we don't pay much attention to our breath, eventually after a few years, what we do is we decrease our lung capacity. Why breathing is really important? Because when we breathe, we shift the center of gravity a little bit, because in our torso there are two parts, the thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavity. So when we breathe, the volume in the thoracic cavity and the area expands, but in the abdominal cavity only the area expands, not the volume, unless we are eating or drinking something. But we're talking about breathing. When we only breathe, when we breathe in, our chest expands and the air goes in, the volume increases. And when we breathe in, our tummy, the volume doesn't change. So when we are doing asanas, we really need to make sure that when we breathe, our center of gravity keeps us stable. For asanas, it is very important two things: stability and comfort. Sthira and sukha. Whenever you do asana, your asana should be sthir and sukha, which is stable and comfortable. Once you are in a particular asana, you should be stable, you should not be jiggling around, and also you should be feeling comfortable. How do you feel comfortable in a particular asana? When you are breathing properly. For example, when we are doing Surya Namaskar or Uttasana, so when we inhale, we go up, and as we come down, we exhale. What happens is, when we are coming down, and if we are not breathing properly, our center of gravity changes and our spine has to work hard to keep our balance. That's exactly why some people, when they are doing this particular asana, they hold their breath. Or in any kind of asana, if they want to feel stable, if they want to keep their balance, they hold their breath. And by doing that, we are giving much pressure on our spine. Instead, when we breathe, when we are breathing out, our abdominal cavity expands and it goes all the way to our tailbone or our pelvic muscles, and our center of gravity stays there and we are able to balance ourselves. And by doing that, our breathing musculature holds our spine, which takes attention away from the spine. And that's exactly why when you're breathing properly in yoga, you don't hurt yourself or you don't hurt your spine. This is why this is why when people are picking up heavy weight and they don't pay much attention to how they are breathing, obviously their whole focus is on picking things up. Sometimes they just pull their back. So it's really important to keep up with the breath, because as I mentioned, the breathing musculature right here by the rib, when we breathe in and breathe out, we are engaging our breathing musculature, and when those muscles are working, takes away the stress from the spine. So whenever you are doing any kind of exercise, specifically in yoga, make sure you keep up with your breath. Whenever you do yoga next time, please make sure that any time that you expand or your chest goes wide, you are breathing in, and anytime when you're contracting, you're breathing out. If you are not used to consciously breathing, doing this can be hard for you. For example, if you are doing Urdhvasana and you have to breathe in, and then you're doing Uttanasana, breathe out, that inhale and exhale, it's really long. How do you keep up with that if you are not used to breathing? You are going to start yoga soon, or you have been doing yoga but you are not capable of breathing long inhale and long exhale, then square breathing is the best breath for you. Practice square breathing every day. It will give you it will increase the lung capacity and make you inhale more. So how do we do square breathing is, you take inhale and count to 4, and then you hold your breath and count to 4, and then you exhale, count to 4, and then you hold your breath, count to 4. So it's like square. So like inhale 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, out 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4. So just follow me, follow my counting, and doing this 5 to 10 times every day will give your lung capacity to hold more oxygen, and it will make yoga very easier for you. So let's go. In 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, out 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, in 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, out 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, in 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, out 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, in 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, out 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, in 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, out 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, in 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, out 2 3 4, hold 2 3 4, and take a deep breath in and relax. One more time. Take a deep breath in and relax. By doing this every day, eventually you will be able to hold your breath more, and then instead of counting to 4, you can go up to 6 or up to 8, like in 2 3 4 5 6, hold 2 3 4 5 6, like that. I hope you enjoyed the video today. I will be coming up with more videos like this. I will be starting a series of pranayamas. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so whenever my new video comes, you get notified. For today, namaste and have a healthy day.